Okay, there's chat. Alright. Hello. We are live. Once again. And we're finishing downloading some data. It's fine though. We're good. Let me cut out the lights here real quick. I'll be right back. What's up, generic username? How we doing? Just one moment. Alright. We chillin'. Okay, so we're live. We're doing another run of the Pokemon Violet Ultra Hardcore Oaklocke. Yep, last time we lost. But now I have a better understanding of what we need to do, but we can get through this. We can do this. If it will finish downloading. This is taking a while. You've been at 4 minutes remaining for the past 2 minutes. You just finished loading. Please. So are you gonna use the free Mew or not? Probably not, but it's worth asking. Yeah, I won't. That'd be cheating. That'd be cheating. Because Mew is broken. Is my connection okay? Maybe. It's sure it's taking a pretty long while to load this. This bar is not moved in 3 minutes. Yeah, you can teach it anything, and this one comes with Life Dew. It does come with Life Dew, which is broken. Especially in double battles. Like, 'cause my gosh, you got like, what is it? Can this thing, for the love of crud, finish loading? This is taking forever. Why of all times am I having this problem now? I've had to archive some software to update this dang game. Like, my gosh. You've been at 4 minutes. For the longest time. It's gonna be amazing on the Mewtwo ring. Give it Dark Pulse and Dark Terror type, you're good to go. I've heard that Mew was pretty good for the Mewtwo Terror rings. I haven't, like, gotten any, like... Because, my gosh, it's been a little bit since I played Scarlet and Violet. So I've been so obsessed with, like, just trying to grind Monday Morning Misery. Especially before the new update drops. Which, by the way, hype for it. Also hype for the DLC, which is coming out in a couple months. I think it's coming out either September or October. From what I've heard. If not, then November. My prediction's probably going to be October. Arceus 2, now that home's available. Oh yeah, it is. Because, yeah, you can transfer the Arceus from Legends, which I'll have to do that. Like, get the rest of the Pokedex and go through that crap. I still yet to do that. And the game's been bugging me about it for, like, forever. Can you finish downloading? This is... This is getting annoying. It'd be easier if I just did this. Just stare at Nintendo Switch home stream. 2 hours? Have you lost your dang mind? One second. I'm gonna... Hello, how's it going, Beatles fan? How are we doing? It's a weird thing you get to play Surreal Glass, etc. at an auction. Yeah, at an auction. I found that so weird when I first found that out. Like, heh. Yep, I'm stuck on this one. Alright. Oh, my Wi-Fi just disconnected entirely. Oh, this is great. Why of all times does my internet have to act up? Are you serious? Okay, hold on. I'm getting the weak connection error code. This is not great. Okay. Alright, I got a backup plan. Okay. Alright, I got it fixed. I think. And this auctioneer just so happens to know when and if you have the Pokemon compatible for it, because it only appears when you transfer. Yeah, that found that pretty weird too. Like, what the heck? Okay, so what I did was just connect my mobile hotspot. I literally had no other choice. Well, we got it to work. My Wi-Fi has been acting really strange recently. Because I tried watching Pokerflax's stream, and like, it kept lagging like multiple times. Especially after coming I found about that awful news about 2 of my channels. This really isn't helping. Modern problems require modern solutions. Yep. But I need a modern solution to figure out as to why YouTube is being so weird with me. I don't get it. Because, like, okay. Well, one of them I do get why it happened, the other one I don't. Which, if you haven't seen my community tab before it expired, yeah. Oh my gosh, do I even want to talk about it? I don't really know if I want to talk about it. Because, like, I don't even know anymore. Alright. Alright, Arvin. Oh, I just dropped my Joy-Con. I'm just kind of worried that, like, about the safety of this channel. Like, I get, like, multiple other channels are happening to me like that. Which is so stupid, like, how it ended up like that. So, I'll spill the beans. So, what happened is I lost 2 of my channels. Sing King Primothy again. This is twice this has happened. In Primothy Archive, which is where I had archived videos of just where I uploaded them there so that if I lost that channel again, I would have the videos and just re-upload them. But I never got around to doing it. And what happened is that channel got banned. Same with Sing King Primothy. They both got banned for the exact same reason. And apparently it's against the terms of service to upload, like, re-upload videos on a deleted channel. Like, you can't do that, apparently. Which, in my opinion, is so stupid. Like, since when was that a rule? Because if I would have known, like, I remember I read the terms of service, like, before. And it's just like, yeah, elbows a ratio. That's funny because it happens all the time. Does it really? Do people get their channels banned like that? Nobody else gets taken down for doing the exact same thing. Yeah, like, why does it happen to me? Like, in my opinion, that's just so stupid. And, like, on Sing King, I only had one video. One video, and that was it. And that was just me showing off for hire. It was like a Remember This Gem series that I used to do a while back. It didn't have that many views. I think it had, like, what was it? Like 13? I think. I could be wrong about that. But yeah. So, on a more positive note, school has been going pretty good for me. I mean, in terms of, like, my productivity, I've been doing pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Is it just me or is the gameplay? Okay, are we good now? I think we are. Okay. Maybe. Are we? Can we get confirmation in chat? I don't have anything, like, wait to see if it worked or not. I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, we're good? Okay, sweet. Oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. Onward. Scatterbug just chilling. I came back just in time. I was doing something else, decided to check in again. Okay, it was a thing on my end because, like, the Wi-Fi just completely shut off.
But yeah, live now has been like very helpful in terms of like I have Pokemon Violet as well. Nice. That is very cool. This is a great game. But now we get the new encounter. I think this was my team if I remember correctly. So what are some big mods you want to add to Monday Morning Misery? My big three: Indie Cross, Velocity 4, and One Shot Mania. I'd be happy to get any one of those. Yeah, honestly, I would be too. But my big three are Indie Cross, which I know is kind of basic, but like, I mean, come on, it's Indie Cross. Um, and this is a bit of a weird one, but I want Undying Phoenix. Like, that'd be such a cool one. It'd be a unique one because, like, I know, like, there's been some people who are, like, kind of about it. Indie Cross is good. Second best definitely has some. It's Bo Douglas in it. Mm-hmm. But Undying Phoenix is a really good mod. Also, I love Nominal's work. Let's see. I forgot to change a nickname for a second. Let's see. Nickname. I have no idea what to name it. Got any suggestions? I have no idea what to name this. My gosh. If it keeps Steam requesting PB Apocalypse, I kind of worry. Is it an actually good PB mod or not? I'm not seeing interested because it's PB. Fair enough. I'm not a big fan of it. A lot of people like it. I'm not for it.
Good night, Levi.
Night, Mom. Love you.
Love you.
There is one good Pibby mod. There's one. And that's the Naruto one. But that's the only good one. That's, in my opinion, the only good one. But honestly, that's a low set bar. I don't know what to name. I'm just gonna name it John. I mean, the thing with most of the mods I want for Monday Morning Misery used to be big, but not anymore. Salty Sunday Night. I haven't heard that mod in a long time. Wow, I'm double not interested in that one. It's both Naruto and Pibby. Never checking that out. Fair enough. I say good in a very broad context. There's my team. What's where our encounter be? Last time it was in a 0. Alright, Psyduck. And Azurill. I'll change it up. We'll go Psyduck. No harm, no foul, right? Cloud9. Alright, we got it. I tried watching Naruto and just couldn't. I despised every character except for that one teacher guy with the eye patch thing. Yeah, I'll get it. It is very childish. In my opinion. Alright. We got Kim the Psyduck. That's completely fair. Am I running low on Pokeballs? I think I might be. Alright. But another mod that I'm... Oh my gosh. Zero, what is your catch rate? It's not that it's childish, that they're all so annoying. I despise Naruto as a character. Sakura is just unlikable, and I am getting stabbed every time I see Sasuke. With the amount of edge on that screen in the moment. Yeah. But Nine Tails to Remember, that's the song in that mod. I was kind of skeptical when it first came out because I was like, I don't like Naruto that much, so I don't know what to expect. But it came out better than I thought it would. Pibby Chowder's another great FNF mod that's paper red. The second song is a banger to listen to. Pibby Chowder? They tried to do the Goku and Vegeta dynamic and just failed miserably. Yeah. I guess that's what they were trying to go for. I've never heard of Pibby Chowder. Ah, crap. Is there a Pibby Dragon Ball mod? Probably not. Then again, it'll just probably be garbage. At this point, if I see Pibby that isn't related to the show, I'm not interested. Yeah. Oh, this Poison Point is getting on my ever-loving nerves. The only moves I got that could deal damage or contact. Like, come on, man. I'm just trying to live here. Come on. Okay. I like Pibby as a concept, but everything fan-made I've seen sucks. That's kind of my whole take. Great concept, poor execution by the fan base. But honestly, if they add Void Chronicles to Monday Morning Misery, I am going to be ecstatic. Because back on the topic of Monday Morning Misery, I so badly want Void Chronicles. Or at the very least, the Void sides. Because the original songs were really good too. I wouldn't be mad if we got either. Because Void Chronicles is so good. Lord Void has never made a bad song. I think Lord Void might be my favorite musician, to be honest. Because, like, I know Matt has generally been hated. Yo, what's up, Ethan Miller? How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. How are things been? How was your Saturday? It's the weekend, off from school. I don't know if you go to school or not, but that's completely fine. Because I'm in school and I can... That's my first argument. I like to buy stuff. There's actually an FNF Pokemon that is about Dragon Ball. Really? I haven't... Didn't you see that Wii Funko is going to get updated soon? It looks like it's going to be an improvement. I had not seen that Wii Funkin was going to get an update. That mod is definitely a challenge. It just won't have Etolet anymore due to drama. Who could have guessed? Yeah, didn't the creator like do something really sketchy? I don't know anymore. I mean, at this point, I honestly could just care less. Because Friday Night Funkin' is one of the most drama-filled communities that I have ever seen. Oh, that Fido was popping in and out of existence in the back. I don't know, all I heard was just drama. There's drama everywhere nowadays, like, I can't escape it. Yeah, it's called FNF DBZ Corrupted. Wow, what a creative name. I might have to check it out after stream. I can't honestly remember what you were laughing at, but... oh well. My guess is probably the Fido. There's Fido. I know you can find Ralts here. So I'm just trying to find it. If I can. I think there's much less now. Any FNF drama in the modern day tends to be tame, like Indie Cross drama. That's just an argument that was posted to Twitter. Don't consider anything drama. There it is. Really petty thing to do, honestly. Honestly, it would be cool to just have a Ralts. Just have a Glade. A lot of things people do nowadays are just petty. Because, like, you see, like... just everything under the sun. Just like, oh my gosh, just shut up. Like, we get it. Okay, you had an argument on Twitter. We got a weasel. Honestly, don't even want to know what's on the next route that I could possibly get. I can get Bounce Sweet, but that's if I'm not. Like, what's your favorite Pokemon game? Mine's Black 2. Black Kyurem is cool, and Gen 5 is king. I wish we had stayed with animated sprites. They were so good. For real, though, Black 2, I have not played it. And that's just because, like, I have Pokemon White. Imagine they add Welcome Old to Monday Morning Misery. If they did that, people are going to go ham on that. While it would make Monday Morning Actual Misery more funny, I think it would just be better for our sanities if that did not get added. But I'd say my favorite Pokemon game is Ultra Sun. I know it's a bit of a different Pokemon game to like, but I mean, there's so many cool Pokemon that they added. Primarina, Vikavolt. No way you haven't played it. It's like Gen 5 games, but better in every single way. Yeah, I don't have the game because, like, it got super expensive. And, like, I've never really gotten around to playing because I didn't have a DS until, like, the game was, like, super expensive. Also, a completely different story that takes place 2 years later. I might have to cop it when I can. It's like, you convinced me, like, I need to play the game now. I'm gonna have to see if I can get in my local, like... my local store. Well, not really local, because it's in Winston-Salem, which is, like, a 30-minute drive from where I live. So I guess local wouldn't be the right word, then. I guess more so just... And plus, any all new designs made for already existing characters look better than the originals. You've intrigued me. Also, have you seen that little thing where it's like Rosa was like an old plasma grunt or something? Also, every training class animated sprites, not just your rivals and in. Yeah, that's true too. But also, have you seen that thing where, like, apparently Rosa was a forward team plasma grunt? Like, I never knew that till recently. And that blew my mind. I was like, since when was that a thing? Like, apparently there was, like, a thing where it was, like... It was, like, someone was talking about it, and I was like... Somebody want Camellia in Monday Morning Misery. Yeah, because saying the game's not hard enough. The rest of thing's just a theory. I wouldn't think about it too much. Player characters aren't meant to have backstories. The only time yeah, it's true, but one time it was the Pokemon Coliseum protagonist. That was a grunt. But that's the only, like, confirmed, like, instance of a main character being part of an evil team in Pokemon. I can't for the life of me remember his name. But it was like... I was like, yeah. Yeah, but Coliseum was a side game. A good side game, by the way. I played it recently. But that game is so good. But yeah, back to the Camellia comment. Like, people kept talking about wanting Camellia because they say the game's not hard enough. Okay, you got, let's see. I wish I got more stadium style games. That'd be cool. It would be cool. But people are saying the game's not hard enough. Or, you know, let's give the game a real challenge for once. I accidentally just ran into the water. But, like, okay, you got songs like Agoti. Like, do we really need Camellia? And plus, that's copyright city. If that was in the game. I'm scared of Camellia. I want to stay far away from it as possible. Yeah. And also, like, Camellia copyrights all of her stuff. It's like, I don't want to... Like, I don't want to have to cut the clip just because it's copyrighted. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you could make the argument about that copyright claims aren't really that much warranted because, like, I'm not monetized. But still, it's still an argument that, you know, you don't want to get copyright striked. Like, I don't want to get striked for something I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? Or just because of a copyright claim. You feel me? Like, Camellia stuff is scary enough in Beat Saber. What's that song, Final Boss Chant or something? Gosh, that song's a nightmare to play. And that's like in the base game. Like, you know, without purchasing any of the packs or getting any of the fan-made stuff. My gosh, that song's a nightmare. And a lot of F&F stuff got, like, fan-ported into the game. Is the level of stuff around here? Oh, it's still the same. It's a new area. They're good songs, but I want to stay away from possible in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I get it. This isn't marked, is it? South Province Area 1. I would be scared if Boing was added to in the Monday Morning Misery. Boing. Is that like a song that's like really spammy? I can't remember. Are we considering this a new area? The only reason I'm saying that is because Purple Cliff did. In one of his Nuzlocks, where he had this rule. Like, he got the Flamigo from here. So, are we considering this a new area? And that's really the only new Pokemon I can get here. As long as they don't add Skibidi Invasion, we're fine. I don't hate the song, but I won't stop hearing it if it was added because of the next playtime. Also, I'm just tired of the meme in general. Like, like, it was good for a while, but the song will not... Like, I hear that song in, like... Or at least I see a meme featuring that song in, like, every other short that pops up in my feed. Oh, gosh, my throat. Alright, we got Flamigo. Crap, I forgot to name it. This will be a huge upgrade. That didn't come here last time. There's so many drowsies. Why is there so many drowsy? I like Skibidi as a series, to be honest. Yeah, the series is fine. It's kind of intriguing from a story standpoint. Also, the animation's pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it that. I'm just tired of the song that comes with it. Because it's... I can't for the life of me remember the actual song. It's just called the Skibidi song now. Yes, yes. But it's like... What is that? Promiscuous song? It's like... Alright, we got Drowsy. Actually, kind of stacked team. That's right, the Skibidi Yes Yes song is everywhere. It literally is everywhere. I can't escape from it. Wait, what team did I get? Was it a fairy move? Confuse Ray. Yo, that's actually kind of sick. That's a pretty good TM to get. Is there any other Pokemon I can get here? I don't use TikTok, though, so I doubt I'll nearly see it as much as people you do use it. Then again, YouTube Shorts exist. It's about 1,000,000 times worse. Happy hi. We got a full team of 6. Okay, what moves are you learning? Echoed Voice and Disable. Both pretty good moves. Surprised that Drowsy can't learn Confuse Ray. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. Is that a mint? What was that? Oh, it's a rare candy. Okay. I don't watch many shorts. There's a few I find interesting. That's me. Acid Spray. That's a weird TM to get this early in the game. Oh, that was a lag spike. My word. There's one of the ruins. I only click the thumbnail if it looks interesting or as the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Boing is a good song. It's not spammy, and the creator made it... How you pronounce that? Made other bangers as well. But the FMF more of the song was used, let's just say, explicit. Oh. Okay. I understand now. What is behind me? Okay, let's be honest for a moment. If I find a shiny at any point in the run... Okay, if I find a shiny in the middle of this run... I don't know what I'll do, but I'll think of something. Have I gotten everything here? There's no way I've gotten everything here, right? I got Palmy. Got Lechonk. Psyduck, Zerl. Flamigo. I guess Flamigo could have been my only possible encounter. Huh. Great Ball. We're just kind of vibing. I still have yet to believe that that's the only possible Pokemon I can get from here. There's another TM back here. What is this? Rock Blast. Interesting. Tane was a part of the FNF community. Creators of the explicit FNF mod just took it for their mod. Oh. Gotta love it. Oh, I just remembered. Flamigo's the only Gen 9 Pokemon I actually don't like. You know what? I understand. Like, look at this thing. Oh, okay. Like, I can understand where you're coming from with that argument. Okay. I think this is legitimately the only Pokemon I can get here. I see that TM in the middle of the water. It's just a flamingo and nothing more. It's somehow a fighting type. Oh my gosh, it's out from my butt. Get away from me. Tarantula. I refuse to believe that Flamigo is the only new Pokemon I can get here. I refuse to believe so. Boom. The rest of Gen 9 is either goofy for me to like it or absolutely awesome. Then there's Flamigo. This is one of the better batches of Pokemon that got introduced. I will say. I think the worst for me, in my opinion, was Gen 6. I wasn't, like, fond of, like, most of the Pokemon, but if I liked the Pokemon for Gen 6, I liked it. So, I'd say Gen 6 is my least favorite batch. Not saying that Gen 8 was any better. Honestly, I think Gen 8 might be worse. Okay, which one's worse? Gen 7 or Gen 6 or Gen 8? Because Gen 8, like, had some real stinkers. Gen 6 was either bad or forgettable. The best design of Gen 6 was Yveltal, but that isn't saying too much. Yeah, but Gen 8 is Gen 8. And I'm talking about Sword and Shield specifically. Because Sword and Shield was just like... Same with Gen 8, but Gen 8 had horses. Yeah. They had the horses. South Province Area 1. Different section. We'll consider these separate areas. Purple Glyph did the exact same thing, so it's fair game. Ugh. And Urshifu, but then again, they needed DLC to make the designs good. Fair enough. Yay, we got Squovad, my favorite Pokemon. It was a reverse for Gen 9 design so that for the tail mask that things look awful to me. They look like if Urshifu went to the jungle for like 5 years. Like off the grid. Like if Urshifu went off the grid for a little bit. It's literally just an Olive Armor repeat. From the looks of it. I'm just kind of nervous that this DLC is going to suck like the Olive Armor did. Because the Olive Armor to me was mostly mid. I say mostly because, like once you do the DLC, what's the point? It looked like Urshifu, he took 300 different types of drugs all at once. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot who was learning. Was that Bite? I feel so stupid now. No, you're not going to the party, Monzlai. You're not going to the party. Yeah, it was you that could learn Bite. There's the bound sweet cry. Now which tree was it? I know it looks like a bombardier, but it was depressed, and that weird monkey thing is like Flacky, but somehow worse. I never actually kind of looked at it that it would remind me of Flacky. There you are. The only thing I like is the teal mask itself. That's fair. Wasn't there like a new Poltergeist thing or something that got announced? I don't know, I haven't kept up with crap. Like, people were talking about, like, this new Pokemon that got revealed. Like, similar to Poltergeist or something. The Indigo Disco, that's looking good so far. I love the Disc Turtle. Yeah, it's gonna be, like, kind of a repeat where... The first deals... My prediction is, like, the first DLC is not gonna be that good. And, like, the second one will pull through and be, like, insanely good. Poltergeist. Might be a new inverse for a convergent form. I want to say a conversant form. Kind of like Toadscroll and Wiglet. Is it Poltergeist? Like, what's it based on? Like a pot or something? Like a flower pot? I don't know anymore. Oh, Convergent. Yeah. Might be. Where's that Sunkern? I know you're here. You can't hide from me. I know you spawn here. Also, new Duraludon and Applin things look cool. Oh, it's their new Duraludon and Applin things. What did Duraludon get a new evolution or something? I love Avid, but it's just a sword. Was it like a caramel apple or something? Like, I don't keep up with this stuff. Like, I'm just like... like, kind of vibing. Did Duraludon get a new evolution? Or something? Like, I saw I was like, Duraludon's gonna get a massive buff. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? I don't know what they are. Either Virgin or Convergent. I don't know. You spelled it wrong again, by the way. Yep. I saw the S. I'm not seeing the Sunkern. Duraludon but Bridge, Applin but Sword. My man went from a skyscraper to a bridge. Truly an upgrade. Speaking of which, I love Duraludon. It's one of the few good Pokemon that came out of Gen 8. I used Duraludon on my first Sword playthrough. I loved it. I mean, Steel Dragon's a good type combo. It has the defensive bulk of Steel type, but the offensive prowess of Dragon type. Like, that's pretty hard to compete with. A lot of the Dragon type combos are really good. Water Dragon, Steel Dragon. What else? There's a lot of cool Dragon type combinations that are like really good. Sure, there's also Dragon Pulp, but I'm finding myself forgetting a lot. Not good for a pseudo. Then it gets the fastest one. I have more soft spot for Dragon Pulp. Like, because I saw it, like, on, like, literally everybody's team back in competitive Sword and Shield. Like, they were running, like, Dragapult, like, Baton Pass sets. Like, it was Ninjask Baton Pass. It was, like, the only time ever that I saw Ninjask in competitive. So if it is true that this new Duraludon form is going to be an evolution, then Eviolite Duraludon could be huge. Okay. It's a great pseudo in terms of stats, but it's just forgettable. It's not even cool enough, man. We need memorable stuff like Hydreigon or Tyranitar. I wish, man. That'd be so cool. Cam wants to learn Fury Swipes. Sure. I mean, next thing you know, they're gonna add another dungeon crawler game or something. I don't know what Pokemon's cooking these days. It's like those weird restaurants where like you don't know what they're serving because like you never seen this item before. You're like, what the heck? That's kind of Pokemon. It's like you don't know what they're cooking. But it's 50-50. You know what they say, let them cook. Just run around the open field, see if I can't find anything. Why are you everywhere? You order from a menu that you can't read. The servitude doesn't look great on the surface, but it's pretty good once you try it. Yep. That's Pokemon in a nutshell. But I love it. That's the Scarlet and Violet experience. But I love every minute of it. The Narracuda. That is a Narracuda. Come on, can I reach that search skip, please? Oh, it's so... If Boing gets added in Monday Morning Miseries, that will be the song people will be picking, probably. Answer. That would be, like... pretty interesting to see. Oh. Hold on one second, I'm gonna go grab a phone charger. Phone be running low. The Gen 8 is like, you order from a menu you can read, you're aware it tastes like garbage, and order it anyways, despite and eat it anyway for some reason. Pokemon fans are weird. Aren't we all? We all have our preferences, but that's completely okay. Oh gosh. It's a lot of cords. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get a charger for my phone. It's running a bit low. Okay, it's fine. Oh my gosh, my 3DS charger is getting in my way. Alright, I'm back. I got the charger. Gotta plug it in. Someone say messages? Nope. Okay. I'm going crazy. Well, I guess one thing I could talk about is a future project that I'm working on. And that's a recap of an old series that I did, like a while back. My Pokemon Legends Arceus Ultra Hardcore Nuzlocke, right? Oh, there went my phone. My phone did not like that. Then Gen 6 is like you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Insanely basic, and then you realize you use Nutella instead of peanut butter. You're summing these up pretty good, and I'm loving it. This is definitely going to be a stream clip. Like, you're summing these up pretty good. Let's see if I can sum some up. Then Gen 5 is like that fancy restaurant that you go to every once in a while. But instead, you have like the money to like go there all the time and you always want more. My phone keeps falling off. Also, the explicit effort my mom had on some other songs. And they made like Soul Vagio? Or something like that? I don't know. Let's see. Gen 3 was like the basic food that like you know is basic, but you keep going back for because it's simple and you love it. And like sometimes you'll mix it up. Gen 4 is the... Gen 5 is more eating like your favorite flavor of ice cream after a long, hot day of work, school, or both. Yeah. Gen 7 is like... Gen 7's like that refreshing taste of water after a long, hot day. But if you have too much of it, you'll get sick. And then... Gen 2 is like the fancy version of something you've tried. Like a slightly more expensive grilled cheese. And the Gen 1 is the non-fancy version of the thing I just described. Like it's your average Joe, you know? Gen 7 is that one restaurant that's an incredible long time to serve your food. When it gets there, it's pretty good. It's kind of what I said, just minus the incredibly long time to wait. Alright, we got the Nimona battle coming up. Okay. We don't really have a whole lot to work with. Okay. I only had 2 Pokemon games. One was for the DS, which was my childhood consoles. The other was Violet, which was obvious. Okay. Was one of your games... Was your DS game Gen 4 or Gen 5? What 2 Pokemon do I bring? So I got 0 moves I can set up with. And half my team is weak to electric. Which kind of sucks. So I got 2 flying types and a water type. I think I'll just go in with Charmander. And just kind of see where it goes. If I need to figure something out, I will. I'll just kind of go with it on the fly. I actually don't know if it was Gen 4 or 5. All I know is it used to be very bad at the game. My first game was Gen 7, but I've done the TCG since when I was like 3 or 4. Back in like 09. Oh my gosh, I was 3 in 2009. Oh my. I'm not even an adult yet, I feel old. My word. Alright, Nimona, let's rock. There's a Sprigatito. I guess the only thing I could really do is Ember. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. My first Pokemon is Pearl, and my second was White 2. I had the opposite of the one I wanted, like Diamond and Black 2 more. Huh. That's interesting. But there's the Sprigatito. Alright, here's the Palmy. This is what I'm worried about. In case if you don't know, I'm not allowed to terrestrialize. Like, at all. We'll see if I can live. I think White Coco's a bit bulky. We'll be bulky enough. Let's see if I'm bulky enough. Terra boosted Thundershock. Go on, Charmander. Very nice. Oh, very nice. We got the burn. Not that that'll help much reducing its attack, but that's pretty cool. Alright, we got this in the bag. Just gotta be lower level than the previous gym leader and we're good. Oh, come the heck on. Okay, thank gosh. Whew, I dodged a bullet with that one. And we win. GG, Nimona. How fast I've been improving? Nimona, you haven't seen me. Thanks. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Yeah, I'm totally ecstatic about getting revives. My favorite. Fire types are neat. I'd like them more if it weren't for the fact that a single fire type hogged over the attention in every single way. And it's not even good to hog all the attention. So true. I have a vendetta against Charizard because it's mentioned in every single generation. And I can prove it. So, Gen 1, the game was introduced in. Gen 2, Kanto and on both Lance and Red's teams. Gen 3, got a remake of Kanto. Gen 4, got a remake of Johto, which features Kanto. Gen 5, in the there's two things. In the the Dragon type gym, the heads look like Charizard. And Red and Lance return with Charizard on the teams. Gen 6, Charizard is available as a starter and gets 2 Mega Evolutions. Gen 7, Charizard is a ride Pokemon and is featured in Island Scan and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Gen 8, Charizard is the main Pokemon for Leon. Gen 9, Charizard raids were the first raid. There you go. Charizard gets some kind of feature in every single Pokemon game. Every single generation has some featuring of Charizard. I mean, I forgot about Let's Go in Gen 7, but still. Every single generation, Charizard has been part of it in some way, shape, or form. Charizard got into Gen 9 and Blastoise and Venusaur were shoved in the side and are exclusive to DLC. That ticks me off. It certainly does. They did the same thing in Gen 8. The same dang thing. The Gen 5 you mentioned was a stretch, though. I think Gen 5 is the only one that it doesn't. But the heads remind me of Charizard too much. But then again, Charizard is a main Pokemon on Lance and Red's team, and they're back in the Pokemon World Tournament. And, like, Red and Lance are, like, very common, like, trainers to run into. To be fair, the Pokemon World Tournament's awesome. It's neat that characters got reintroduced. Yeah, that is, like, the only, like, thing. I want to do the Pokemon World Tournament so bad. I wish they did more stuff like that. That is the kind of stuff we need nowadays. Bring back old characters. And just go ham. Like, have them do whatever. We need more stuff like that. And the battle themes, though. I have listened to the battle themes of some of them. Some of them are so good. So freaking good. The Kanto Gym Leaders theme slaps. The Gen 3 Gym Leaders theme slaps. The Champions theme slap. Imagine if Monday Morning Misery added chart editor. Oh my gosh, if they added chart editor. Pokemon turns in Black 2, White 2, so they probably, usually like play it immediately or something. Like you convinced me to play Black 2, White 2. But they go for like $200. Like, I ain't paying that kind of money for a Pokemon game. Like, it's gotta be like Elden Ring level quality if they're gonna pay $200 for it, you know what I'm saying? But the way you present it, I might consider that. I'm gonna get a charcoal. But if they added chart editor, the Monday Morning Misery, people would lose their minds. I know they do. That's why piracy exists. Yep. I will get that game one way or another. And I'll let you know when I do get it. Might be tomorrow, might be a few years down the line. But I'll make sure to let you know when I do get it. And plus, the Nintendo Ninjas would probably be after me if I do pirate one of their games, if you know what I mean. I wish you could, but Roblox's sound policy ruined that idea. That's the reason why Mic Drop stopped development. Yeah, that's true. First thing I'm gonna do, get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of y'all too, because I can't use items in battle. $5. Rock Blast goes for $3,000? Oh my goodness. Let's give, like, my Pokemon some nicknames before I do anything else. Can you learn any more moves? No. Bashful? What's yours? Quirky. Alright. Perfect. So we got I Exist in Image ATV. Perfect. That is accurate. Flamingo does exist. And I'd like to live in a world where it doesn't. Exactly why I named it that. Also, the flying type doesn't make... Well, I guess the flying type does make kind of sense. The fighting type is very weird. Yeah, unfortunately, Roblox sound policy had to ruin everything. Oh, I had a pretty good video idea. Okay. I just came up with this on the spot, but I want to see what y'all thought of it. I played every Roblox rhythm game in 24 hours. Now that would be a banger video. What are we thinking? And I'm not just talking about F&F. That's a great video idea. Fun fact, there's an Awesome Mania port on Roblox. Yeah, Rosumania. Good luck with that. Yeah, that game's not that good. Because it's impossible to play on a phone. And I'll tell you why. Because, like, half the notes get cut off when you play on a phone. Like, half the notes are just cut off by default, and you can't do anything about it. It's like elbows or ratio. I've played that game. It's not that great. And also, the timing is very strict. Because, like, with the long notes is very strict. Like, you have to hold it for the exact length, or otherwise you're screwed. I have Awesome on my Windows laptop, I think. Oh, boy. I hate how the hold long notes work, bro. Literally, FNF uses the same garbage not hold system. Makes me mad that I can't just hold it down as long as I want. Okay, we good? Oh my gosh. I hate when that happens. Oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi went out again. Are we good? That was so stupid. I think we're good. Also, a lot of Roblox running games on mobile had the judgment lines bug out because they think that you're holding down a long note when you're not. It makes literally FNF thing worse. It's fine now, yeah. Okay. Also, like, that's a problem with, like, Lemon Funky. Because, like, that game has that same problem. Funky Friday does it good. Friday Night Bloxen, to an extent, does it fine. Friday Night Bloxen on mobile is not playable anyway, so I don't really care too much. Monday Morning Misery's perfect. What's up, Carter Fendi? How are you doing? Hope your Saturday's doing great. Basically, FNF Remix has that bug too. Oh, I forgot about that game. Interesting game. Alright. Go, I exist. I think it's probably double kick this thing into oblivion. Yep. I despise Young Goose with a fiery passion. I'm able to play Friday Night Blocks because I play Roblox games on my Mac computer. Dang, you got a Windows laptop and a Mac computer? Okay. Alright, I see ya. Monday Morning Misery is just literally FNF but good. Literally FNF is trash. That's fair. There's also Friday Night Partying. But that's actually pretty underrated because, like, one, it doesn't have that bug. And two, I gotta admit, there's some pretty underrated songs in that game. There's some pretty underrated songs that aren't elsewhere. I mean, when's the last time... Okay, because let's be honest. When's the last time we played Space Breaker? Yeah, but Friday Night Partying in the YAFN engine. And I don't really like those games because they aren't creative and don't use their own engine. Was that not the same one as... Is that the one that Starlight Funk uses? The YAFN engine? I don't know anymore. I mean, when's the last time you, like, played a game that's just like, yeah. Space Breaker needs to be added to Monday Morning Misery. Though it must be a 4K chart of it. There is one in Friday Night Boxing. YFN's Yet Another Funkin' Night. Another Funkin' Night. It was controversial and taken down, so the engine was free use. Like the UTMM kit when UTMM was taken down. I forgot what the acronym meant for that, but that's completely fine. Which games use the UTMM engine? I can't remember. Didn't like Undertale Monster Mania. Very old game, not FNF related at all. Undertale Monster Mania. Okay. Like, Undertale games are just peppered around Roblox. There's one that's just a straight up Deltarune recreation. Which I guess isn't Undertale, but still. Point being, they're just peppered around, aren't they? This is literally me every time I do a talent show at school. Undertale games all used to use the Undertale Monster Mania kit when I initially take it down. None of them are even super creative anymore due to it. I like everything about Pokemon. With the exception of Underworld Realm. That one's great. I want to be a strong trainer. Just have the other option of I want to torture myself. Because I'm doing an ultra hardcore Oaklocke. Like, at that point, it's considered torture. But it's fun. So I guess it's not torture? I don't know anymore. Doesn't use the Undertale Monster Mania kit. Good animations. The only bad part about it's grindy. Even then, I don't mind grind games, to be honest. Yeah, because I can, like, get into it. Because, like, if I can have a good time while grinding, then yeah, it's a good game. Like, I can get behind it at that point. Ugh. Feels nice to just relax and just chill, chat, stream, like after you do 2 projects in one flipping day. Might I add, 1 day. Practically. Like, it just feels so good. We've really barely started the story. It's only been here for an hour. Yeah. Talk about Scarlet and Violet. At least not as bad as Sun and Moon. That game takes centuries to start. Mashing Simulator. I don't know what went through my head there. I was like, you know what'd be funny? Hold on, Joy-Con. Just like, Gen 7 is kind of worse. It takes like 60 years just to finish, get to fight Hala. Sun and Moon holds a special place in my heart, though. I'll never forget the day when I first saw Poplio. I was just instantly hooked. Like, I was just instantly hooked by the point I saw Poplio. I was like, Mom, give me this game. It took a little bit to, like, actually get it because, like, well, my mom was skeptical. And that's fair. Like, I was just hooked on Pokemon ever since. Honestly, Gen 7 wasn't the most memorable generation to me. It's pretty good, but ask me anything about anything, I couldn't tell you. That's honestly the exact opposite of what I am. Like, I remember Gen 7 very well. I think now is a good time, now that we're on the topic of Gen 7, to talk about, like, my backstory with Primarina. Like, as to why it's my favorite Pokemon a long time alongside Manaphy. Well, it began when I first found out about it. About Poplio, anyway. It was just love at first sight, really. I'm a big fan of Seals, and it's just like, it was a match made in heaven. At least it isn't Gen 6. Ask me anything about the evil team, and I'll be like, what's a Lysander? I actually had to look up his name. Oh, Lord mercy. That's fair. But here's the thing, right? So after I found out about it, I was just like, give me the game. So when I eventually did get the game, I picked Primarina, and I just knew, like, what I was getting myself into. Like, I went all in. I researched, okay, how do I get into this? It's like I was researching. I was doing all this. I was doing all that. Like, I was researching, okay, what's good against what? Like, I, like, memorized each type matchup word for word. Like, okay, this is good against this. This resists this. This is immune to this. Like, I was, like, fully into it. And I can remember my final team, like, off the top of my head. I had a full team of 6 for my first playthrough. Which sounds jarring, like, if you, like, seen other people's videos about their first Pokemon game. Like, they'll either use, like, their starter. Or, like, they'll use their starter in some gift Pokemon. Or, like, something along the lines of that. My final team for my first playthrough was Primarina, Sarina, Magmortar, Mudsdale, Kamo. Yeah. Kamo and Solgaleo. That was my final team. Which, if you ask me, is pretty stacked. Wow, I've just been accumulating info through the experience. I've been playing Pokemon since I was a kid, and a few things I picked up were from YouTube. Just don't make me do any kind of math. Yeah, but I will say the weird thing that I did do was use held items. Because, no one used held items. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give my Primarina, I didn't use any Z moves. I will say that. The only Z move I did use was Primarina's exclusive Z move. Okay, my connection went out. But the only Z move I did use was the Primarina exclusive one that you get after being Guzma for the first time. Then I just used whatever. Most people neglect them on the first playthrough. Neat. Yeah, like, I was, like, out here using Mystic Water. I was using Focus Sashes. I used a Life Orb on Kamo, actually. I would love to do a playthrough where I just recreate, like, my original team. Because that was a lot of fun. Like, I knew, like, type diversity and movesets. Because I can remember the exact moves I had for each of my Pokemon. So, Primarina was Sparkling Aria, Psychic, Moonblast, and Ice Beam. When I started Pokemon, I considered any non-attacking move useless and decided that any item that wasn't a ball was useless. That was kind of most of the people. But, Sarina was Trot Kick, Brick Break, Sweet Scent for some reason. I don't know why I gave it Sweet Scent. Like, I thought it'd be pretty good to pair with Drop Kick. And Solar Blade? No, it wasn't Solar Blade. Solar Beam. It was Solar Beam. I believe. Was it Solar Beam or was it Low Sweep? I think it was Low Sweep. I don't know why I gave it 2 fighting type moves. Magmortar was Flamethrower, Fire Spin, Smog, and Thunder Punch. Again, another weird moveset, but I wanted type diversity. Mudsdale was High Horsepower, Double Kick for some reason. I don't know why I still had Double Kick on Mudsdale. Iron Defense. I think I just had a random 4th move. It's one thing naming the entire first team, let alone all their moves. Yeah, like, I just remember off the top of my head, like at least the good majority of it. Let's see. High Horsepower, Double Kick, Iron Defense, and Earthquake. Yeah, I believe it was Earthquake. Solgaleo was Sunsteel Strike, Zen Headbutt, Crunch, and Flame Charge. Or, I think it was Flame Charge. Yeah, it was Flame Charge. I know I learned Flare Blitz, but, like, I replaced it with Flame Charge because I was big, like, I was, like, one of those, like, highly against recoil moves. So I was like, no, you ain't, no. It's like, no, you ain't getting any recoil moves, my brother. And Kamo was signature move, which I forgot the name of it. Clanking Seals, I believe it was, wasn't it? It was its signature move, Poison Jab, Brick Break, and Thunder Punch. Yeah, it was that. The most I remember was my sibling Superior that had Leaf Blade. Oh my gosh. I mean, the fact that I was able to remember that off the top of my head, and I can remember which held item I gave each of them. Like I said, I gave Primarina the Premium Z. I gave Kamo the Life Orb. I gave Solgaleo the Metal Coat. I gave Serena the Focus Sash because I was tired of it like dying in one hit sometimes. I gave Mudsdale Soft Sand. I gave Magmortar Charcoal. And I gave... What was it? Oh, yeah. That's what it was. I keep brain farting on these sometimes. That's just the way I work. My gosh. Like, you hate to see it. I'm tired, bruh. And I gave... I gave Primarina the Premium Z, Serena the Focus Sash, Magmortar the Charcoal, Mudsdale the Soft Sand, Kamo the Life Orb, and Solgaleo the Metal Coat. I can remember my first Ultra Sun team too, because I used a mostly completely different team. My brain never worked. If you were to look at my brain, it always sees a horizontally spinning fish in 144 feet. Oh my gosh, yeah. My Ultra Sun team was Primarina. Okay. My Ultra Sun team was Primarina, Palisand, Metagross, Dragonite. Yeah, I used 2 pseudo legendaries on my team. I never knew why I did. I just thought it was cool, and then Palisand was cool. Oh yeah. Back to my Sun team real quick. I actually did use another Pokemon. It was a shiny Crobat. Like, which honestly was pretty cool. Like, I used it up until I got my Kamo, because I thought, pseudo legendary equals good. So I just swapped it out. But I had a shiny Golbat that I evolved into Crobat and just used it until I got the Jangmo. And where you can get it. In the Vast Pony Canyon. But that was like... I got it randomly too. It was like, I was just trying to grind in the old market. And like a shiny Golbat showed up. And I was like... What's funny is that combo was the worst possible pseudo. Yeah, because fighting Dragon is not great. Because not only does it have a 4 times fairy weakness, but also, like, just like, In terms of stats, at least. Yeah, like, I feel like, let's see, Hydreigon has a 4 times fairy weakness, Kamo has a 4 times fairy weakness. Oh, I forgot about Koraidon. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's fine. But I mean, in terms of stats, yeah, I gotta agree, Kamo is not great. But hey, at least I had fun using it. Also, I'm a big sucker for fighting types, I found. Like, I don't think any of my worst Pokemon were a fighting type. Because I love all the Hitmons. Like, all the Gen 1 fighting types were great. All the Gen 2 ones are great. Gen 3 was pretty good. Gen 4 was pretty good. Gen 5 was awesome. Gen 6 was okay. I mean, I love Gen 6 fighting types. Probably the fighting types more so than anything else. Gen 7 had awesome fighting types. Gen 8 actually had some pretty good ones, despite like all of the crap. And then Gen 9 had awesome fighting types. Fighting types are cool. I can think of a single fighting type off the top of my head that I dislike. No, Flamingo doesn't exist to me. Yeah, Flamingo doesn't exist. Flamingo doesn't exist. Flamingo doesn't exist. Like, I think my least favorite's probably Flamingo. Like, if you were to ask me before what my favorite least fighting type was, I would have probably told you. Like, honestly, but if you would have told me my least favorite fighting type beforehand, I've honestly would have probably told you Pangoro. So I wasn't fond of it until I used it in like a Gen 8 playthrough for some reason. No, it was Gen 7. I used it in a Gen 7 playthrough for some reason. Just out of my own boredom. And I was just like, wow. My least favorite is the water Urshifu. If we were to rule out Flamingo, I do not. My least favorite is the water Urshifu. Oh, Rapid Strike style Urshifu. If we were to rule out Flamingo, I do not like that Urshifu. I like the other one though. Oh, Single Strike. I don't mind the water one, honestly. I picked that because, like, one, it's hard to beat a guaranteed crit rapid move. It's like, not only does it destroy protect users, even if it didn't have that buff. I don't remember the four names, if you could tell. I'm gonna go grab a drink while this cutscene plays out. This video is not sponsored by Mountain Dew. This stream's not sponsored by Mountain Dew or any related company. Does Mountain Dew even sponsor YouTubers? Probably not, but I have to say that because, well, if you feature a product, that's considered endorsement under the Federal Trade Commission. So I have to be careful when, like, featuring products in my videos or streams. Like, I have to say, like, if I'm gonna feature a product, I have to be like, this is not sponsored by X company. So I have to be careful about that. Because it's technically considered an endorsement if you're featuring a product in a video. At least in the eyes of the FTC. So I kind of have to say that. That's fine. I mean, who knows what the FTC could do to me. If it turns out to be the case that Mountain Dew has a beef against me that I featured a product without, their permission. Or rather I endorsed it without getting any payment or nothing. Because rather than be on my end, that'd probably be affected more than Mountain Dew even would. I mean, hey, free advertising. Like, Mountain Dew needs any free advertising. I got a Baja Blast, by the way, in case you were wondering. I can't get enough of it. Again, not sponsored. I would love to get a sponsorship. I mean, if it was just from a small company, I think it would be cool. I think that should be like a long-term goal of mine, is just get a sponsorship. There's so many products out there that don't need ads, but they just do anyways, and they're really annoying. Yeah, but then there's some products that like you can advertise and be like, oh, this is really cool, I might advertise this. Like, I probably won't get that many sponsorships. Because honestly, I'm really only doing this for the hobby rather than the money. Like, I'm not even monetized. So I can say that. Like, And then there's the ones with too many ads. I'm tired of saying, nice to meet you, I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor. Or Orview's Albedo, you could place his flower down and use it as an elevator. I can't escape a Genshin and Honkai ads. They're everywhere. And there's my low battery on the Switch. There was another game that, like, I cannot escape from the ads of it. I think it was, like, Tower of God or something like that. I can't remember. But I see that dang game everywhere. Like, it's this similar premise to Genshin and Honkai. But, like, it's in Japanese. Like, you gotta be out of your mind if you think I'm gonna be playing that game, and I barely even understand Japanese. Like, it's clearly for anime fans and by anime fans. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't watch anime. Hardly. I mean, I watch the Pokemon anime, but that's an exception. But I watch it in English. If I hear Gloom Nova one more time, I'm gonna scream. Oh my gosh. Let's take on the gym first. I said we take on the first gym that we can end stream. How's that sound? You say let's go and take on a gym like we're ever going to get there the next decade. But you see, that's the whole point, right? You get to stream as long as you can. You extend the stream time using reverse psychology because you know it's going to take forever to get to the gym. So then you can stream longer while have an excuse to stream longer. That was pretty far-fetched. As a streamer, I can't argue with that. Yep. Have you been thinking about streaming again, Generic? Since the last time you did, like 3 weeks ago? I'd love to join in one of your streams again. That'd be fun. Just a kind of vibe. This dang Eevee right here. Yeah, tomorrow I'm thinking about it. Oh, sweet. I will... You get free promotion. So, make sure to subscribe to Generic Username to tune in tomorrow for his stream. Free promotion. Finally, you're learning a good psychic type move. My gosh. Actually, do I want to add Mareep to the party? I might. I love Ampharos. Cool Pokemon. I think we'll rest Phoenix for now. I don't need 2 flying types. I so badly want to name this thing Computer. But look at this. Like, what kind of bullcrap is this? Like, I can think of worse names to put than Computer. Like, I still don't understand why that name will not work. Ah, yes, Coffagrigus moment. You know the whole thing about not being able to trade a non-nicknamed Coffagrigus? Oh, yeah. That thing was interesting. In the Gen 5 game specifically, I think. I know we named you this, but we can't trade you, okay? Your name's too inappropriate. And I know that's our fault, man, but you just have to live with the consequences, alright, bud? That's probably how it went down. At least to some extent. Alright. I completely forgot to talk about this, but I did do some research about the... Apparently Marshtomp was also banned due to the... Oh, the SHT in its name. Oh. That's a big LOL moment. Again, it was probably like, hey man, I completely understand that you were named this, but we cannot let you be traded because of your nickname, okay? I know that's a bit concerning, but I'm sorry, man. Oh, good gracious. Where'd you go, Starly? At least your evolution is not as annoying to deal with. So my gosh, Staravia was a pain to deal with. Like, Staravia was very aggressive, had an and has an abnormally low catch rate. It's abnormally low. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, the full version of a bad word. Versus Mouse would be great if it was added in Monday Morning Misery. Would it, though? I don't know. I guess that'll be an opinion for the audience. What do you think about Versus Mouse and Monday Morning Misery? Making my way downtown. Mouse became good, so yeah, I wouldn't mind. We've come to a general consensus. Why did you run into me if you were scared of me? I tried running away from it. It ran right into me. That's funny. As long as we don't get the old versions of stuff. Yep. Yeah, I'm going crazy. Like, I get so paranoid about, like, whether something's shiny or not. Is that just me? Is it just me, or do I get paranoid every time I run into a Pokemon that's a similar shiny to the original? And I'm, like, meticulously checking it just to see if it's shiny. That's not just me, right? Like, I get so flippin' paranoid. Wow. The fact that you're not centered on the ladder is really ticking me off. The fact that this ain't centered really ticks me off. Like, my man, just move over a couple inches. Like, my gosh. What is this? Like, you make one wrong move, and you just miss the ladder entirely. Yeah, especially welcome old. Yeah, that's fair. That. Oh god, we have to point it out. I think that's because of my thing. I don't think it's normally that way. Here, let me investigate. Is it normally like that? Don't tell me it's normally like that. Oh, it's normally like that. It's normally like that. No. No. Oh, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Good going. Let's just get the gimme goal. For the decks. Scarlet, it's now a bad gauge of these atrocities. That's definitely gonna be a stream clip. Just the dang. Not centered. Oh my gosh. Is it just that ladder, or is it like... Why is it this one ladder? Okay, so that's... Okay, so it's just this one ladder. Why is it just that one ladder that's weird like that? It's like here it's perfectly normal. Like it's centered the ladder the way it should be. You know, as all things should be. Perfectly balanced. You know what I mean? But the second I go over to here, it's not centered. Why is this one ladder not centered? This game is kind of broken, bro. I wouldn't be surprised I didn't finish testing. It's funny though, so whatever. We just keep finding weirder and weirder things about this game, don't we? But it's fine. We're having a good time. This is... I love how you can just Skyrim horse up slopes with Miraidon and Koraidon. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like this? Crap, I didn't do it right. Hold on. Like, you can just do this. Or was that patch? I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. Let's get the Terra Diglett. rock type, so it's fair. Okay, yeah, that is flying type. I wasn't sure. It looked like the normal type one for some reason. You're level 17? I love how Skyrim Wars is now a verb to describe stuff going up in a weird way. We'll consider that. I thought you were like level 15, to be honest. Or at least the Diglett, anyway. Can't believe I forgot to get that in the last stream. It was so dumb of me. But that's completely okay. Adamant, man. That could become in clutch. If I want a permanent team member that I could just use it on. Any of you shiny? Looking at your olives meticulously. None of y'all look shiny. Mischief. That cry was seriously delayed. Like, man already closed his mouth before the cry came out. At this point, I've just accepted I probably carelessly drove past a bunch of shinies while playing the game. That's kind of how I feel at this point. It said I battled 8 shinies, which includes the Pokemon I got traded in, and evolving Pokemon. Counts as battling a shiny. On my trainer card. Took me forever to figure out how to access it. Moving along. You can look at stuff like that? Yeah, I'll show you real quick. I believe it's in, that's something I never knew about. Yeah, you can look at your, like, stuff. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. Oh yeah, here it is. Profile. You can look at stuff like that. You can see your badge collection, your Paldea Pokedex, your shiny Pokemon battle, your recipes collected, and your total playtime too. You can see all that right there. Oh, cool. It's nice they added all that. God loves how stuff all like that works. I think I got everything here. There you are. I ain't going through the crap of trying to get a Igglybuff evolved to a Jigglypuff, so I'm just gonna catch one. Pow. Flamigo's gonna have to hard carry during the gym challenge. Not the gym challenge, the gym leader. I think Flamigo might be a game changer because, like, I remember I didn't have Flamigo at all. Seeing Jigglypuff as a shiny heart to me 16, we look at its eyes before anything else. Oh my gosh. It's like Candace. You're not shiny, right? If it's back, to start up all my time and effort to look into its eyes. Same. Oh wait, Eevee. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, that saves me the pain of having to look for one. Now I just gotta find 6 more. You get covet at that level? Since when? Give me the crit capture, daggone it. Whenever I passed through that area, I was in Jiggly Purgatory for a while. Mashing the B button. Even though it does nothing. Okay, never mind. Now I get 6 more of these dang things. Now I'll probably read for it. It's fine. I at least want to beat the game before the DLC comes out. It did something. Alright. We have finally arrived at the Cortando Gym. Ugh. I'm trying to get comfortable, but it's so cold. I'm very much a cold sensitive person. Like, if it gets cold, I'm gonna be bothered. I'm thinking the least sensitive to temperature a person can get. Where I am, apparently we're having a heat wave. I feel pretty fine wearing a hoodie all week. My thing is, I can live with heat. I cannot for the life of me with anything else. There was maybe one day where I was miserable. Yeah, if it gets to a certain point, it will be like, yeah. Yes, I am. Alright. Here we go. Here's how to beat this gym puzzle. Not that. I refuse to take off my hoodie, though. Too comfy. If I take off a hoodie, it's to put another one on. Same. I like wearing hoodies. I don't particularly wear most other long sleeve clothing, to be honest. Okay, I may or may not have a skill issue. What is my console at? 5. Oh, crap. Just hold on just for a little bit longer, okay? Man, these physics aren't making any sense. I'm like in Rocket League trying to dribble the ball. Okay, we're gonna optimize. Ow. I have no idea what. The physics on the olive roll are really fun to me. It's goofy and I love it. It's a goofy for sure. Why did they put the charger port on the bottom of this thing? Where did my other Joy-Con go? Ah, crap. I think I might have fell on the floor. I refuse to use my phone light. I wish I could play with one Joy-Con. Could I? Maybe. If I had the talent. Oh yeah, you're just straight up not allowed to. Oh, that's funny. Where did my other Joy-Con go? Oh crap. Well, this is gonna be a pain to find. Well, this is awkward. This is... This is very awkward. Okay, I turned on my light for a little bit, but... I don't think this is helping me at all. Oh, I might have lost my Joy-Con. I'm trying to see if I put it under anything. Potentially. Hmm. Well, to be honest, I'm getting pretty tired. I think I might just end stream here anyway. I'm not going to look for my Joy-Con all night. So, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I will hopefully try to stream sometime next weekend. I'm just really tired. Honestly, I think it's just better if I just end stream. But we'll take on the first gym, maybe the second gym tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next stream. It's been fun, so I'll see you on the next one.